tuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
Thank you so much. We can all settle down. So without any more talks or conversations, I would love to invite the chief mentor so that he can invite the guests of the day. Karibu sana bwana mentor.
Hi, good morning. Good afternoon. Basi naona mmetabasamu sana. Throughout the week I wish mungekuwa mko hivi. Which means mnapenda sheshe sana. Sana. So I want to take this opportunity mwanzo our panelists ambayo wako hapa, vijana barubaru, Sara, nani mwingine yako karibu? Na wewe. But I want to take this opportunity, sitaki kuzungumza because hii wiki nimeongea sana mpaka mmenizoea. I want to take the opportunity to invite the CEO wa Kenya Tourism Board, Madam June. Madam June mwanzo ni kijana. Na ndio umeona wakati mwingine serikali imefanya vizuri kupatia vijana fursa. And I think it is one of the reasons why this was the default place for you to come and talk and share. I know we did not prepare you to even put down a speech because I want you just to speak from your heart and your experiences as a young person. I know at some point you are a journalist, you've done a lot of things, you are doing tremendous work as well. Juzi naona ume launch inaitwa nini, digital nomad, ya watu ambayo wanaingia Kenya. You can get a temporary passport, ukaingia ukakuja kufanya kazi ukirudi. So I just want to take this opportunity to invite you. Why this session is important is, yes, we will have Pwani Got Talent in the evening, but the main thing, and you know, you've been with SwahiliPot or interacted with SwahiliPot for over 5 years now. Our key thing is mentorship, transforming lives. So now nataka kushukuru sana wale wasanii ambao wametoka Nairobi na wamekubali kufanya mentorship. Kwangu the mentorship is the most important part. Hata ile ya usiku naweza kosa, lakini ya saizi siwezi kosa. Lakini hawa hii ya saizi wanaweza kosa, but ya usiku hawezi kosa. Yeah, but at least this session they also use it to mentor our young people, the creatives especially. They share also their stories, challenges. But before that, I want to appreciate my chair, Kalkidan Bulugeta. Utakuja useme habari? Njoo tu dakika moja. Kalki all the way from Addis Ababa. This is the chair of SwahiliPot Hub Foundation. Anasimamia wazito wengi, including we have ambassadors, we have Bitange Ndemo, tuko na mimi pia, wote anatupangia maisha katika SwahiliPot Hub Foundation. Karibu sana. And then you have the honors of inviting Madam June.
My boss always likes to put me on the spot. Thank you, Mahmoud. Good afternoon, everyone. Hiya. Good afternoon. Yes, that's more like it. That's more like it. I just wanted to thank Mentor in front of everyone for such an inspiring week. Who was here the whole week? Yeah? How amazing was it? It was fun. Thank you so much for being the vision behind all of this. We honor you. We thank you. On behalf of the board, asante sana. June, you are a friend of SwahiliPot Hub. This stage is very, very familiar with you. This is not new to you. But please, let's give a round of applause to June, Madam June.
Hi, mkwaje? hata mimi niko tu sawa. Thank you. Our guest, our artist, will be showcasing their talent and mentoring these great people to this evening. Thank you, Mentor, and the leadership of SwahiliPot. Thank you to the young people who've continuously made it their business to be in spaces for their growth. You are in the right place today. You have made good use of your time this afternoon to be in a space where you can be inspired and you can learn one or two. I've been on this podium before, and so I may not want to repeat my journey, but this being a mentorship session, I'll just pick some of the, what I would call significant moments in my journey to being a second-time CEO in government. Hello. Hello. And what really worked that you could apply in your life as an artist. I actually consider myself an artist. Growing up, I wanted to act. I thought that my space was in theater. And I used to act, but they used to give me very funny scenes, those bad ones. That girl will end up being killed or end up with the wrong boy or those funny. And then one day my mother told me, you know these things you act, June, you'll become it, so you have to stop it. For sure, I stopped briefly when I was in primary school, but back in high school, because it was boarding, I continued, but I chose more of poetry than acting. And by the time I was clearing high school, I had over 13 certificates. Ngapi? Ngapi? Great people, those are the certificates that got me my first job in the media. Are we together? There is no moment that goes to waste. I showed up for an interview with my 13 certificates. Bado hata KCSE haijatoka, and I had what I could do. I presented, I said I participated in this poetry, I was the top. I did this, I was in my third, this one I my second, and all that. And so you hiring me is value to you. So I got my first job without a college certificate. Talent. Nini? So you seated here and you are talent, and I've seen most of us are wearing t-shirts with talent. If you can just turn, I saw your t-shirt. Talent to income. It is all about your definition of what that income means and what it is in terms of application of your talent. I think you can see acting, poetry, media job. I worked in the media, I saw a gap, and I realized that indeed what I really wanted to be, I was not getting that opportunity. So I went back to school and I opted to study media. I did media and PR for my undergraduate, and I graduated. After my graduation, and I've shared this story before, I realized that my time in the media was up, but I needed to move to the next step. What did I have to do? I went back to school for a master's for something that will get me to that other step. So in every situation, every opportunity, you must see a gap. Are you listening? Because therein in the gap lies an opportunity. Young people, tuko pamoja? And for you to stand out, for you to be the best, karibuni sana. We've been waiting for you. Actually, we are just about to start. So I was just entertaining this team. I've just had my first performance. It was awesome, wasn't it? All right, thank you very much. So within that space, there are quite a number of people who can sing. There are quite a number of people who can dance. So many people can do that art that you do, whether it's fine art, whether you're in fashion, whatever it is, there is enough talent in that space. And to you, the question is, what's your differentiator? What will be so unique about you? Invest in yourself so that you can stand out. And therefore, as a journalist in the space with very many popular known journalists, I had to look at the gap. And the gap for me was a majority of those who are in that space.
Naomba security na watu wengine while we are here katika mazungumzo, let us concentrate na mazungumzo. Tuache hizi vitu kando kando. Because education to us is more important. If you feel bado una mastori mingi, afadhali ukae kando kidogo. And then pia security tukishafika hapa, tuache vitu kando kando nyingi.
Lakini nani ako na story ya kuja tuambia? Tusiwafungie, si ndio? Okay. Yeah, so identify that gap, build on it, learn on a skill. Yes, I did. I went back to school, improved on what I had, and I moved to corporate. I think most of you have known that. I moved to Safaricom to head PR and communications. While at that small space, I realized that there was gap in government, that indeed there was a struggle in terms of getting the right talent, because the talent was focusing on the private sector. Again, build my skills to be able to access opportunities that were in government. I moved to government, I moved to Konza. Most of you interacted with me when I was in Konza, isn't it? To head marketing, remember? But I couldn't head marketing without building on that skill. So I started what we call chartered marketing. Who knows about CIM? Chartered Institute of Marketing. It's a global body for marketers. The same way you have different bodies for accountants. So for those who want to be marketers, you really must have a CIM. That's what was my differentiator. I went in there, different media background, corporate background, papers, and now specialist as a chartered marketer. Worked there for a couple of years, and one random morning, by the way, I was part of the team that hosted the first Tech Jamhuri. Remember the first Tech Jamhuri in KICC 2022? 12? Mnakumbuka? Yeah? And for me, that was an opener, because working with the team, we were able to bring the entire tech space to Nairobi, to the world, expose what we had as a country. Fast forward, in about 2 months, I got appointed as the Managing Director, Kenya Investment Authority. Simunipigie makofi. Worked there for over a year. I had done my best in terms of positioning the country as an investment destination, which is purely marketing. I hope you remember my CIM. I hope you remember my CIM. Because you see, young people, sometimes you look at people in spaces and we imagine that it's luck, or it's knowing somebody, or it's the size of your skirt, and other short stories. You really must be prepared for opportunity. Opportunity meets preparedness. Whether you are in talent, whatever space you are in, you just must be good at the job, at what you do. And that's how you'll end up being spotted when the time is right. Got spotted. By that time, I'd done a bit of understanding on innovation. I went to Stanford, studied how to think through product development, and that's how we are able to do product positioning for the country. Fast forward, moved to Kenya Tourism Board in April this year as the Chief Executive Officer. So I'm leading a team that is positioning Kenya as a premium tourism destination. So we are purely marketing the country in different facets, using different touch points. We are leveraging talent to sell the country. And so while at it, we identify creatives in their spaces that have ethical content. Underline? And positive energy. No brand would want to be associated with negativity. And as I was looking around, I was just identifying some of the talent that has been extremely critical, objective, but honestly posing challenges that people can resonate with. We work with them. We are not saying that you need to praise us, praise the government, or praise any effort that is being done, but be positive critic. Look at Ngugi wa Thiong'o. He was a critic, wasn't he? Kina nani wanajua Ngugi wa Thiong'o? Ulikuwa umezaliwa. If you read his literal work, you can actually see criticism in it, yeah? But it's positive. When you have your own spaces as talent, and as I was just researching, I saw a number of names that came up, which I thought I should mention to set the context. Who knows Wangeshi, a visual artist? She's awesome, isn't it? Who knows Calligraph Jones? David Karanja. Amumjui, a painter and visual artist. Mnamjua. Those are some, I'm just saying some, a few examples of artists who are extremely critical in their work. But while at it, they are passing messages, they are communicating, and no brand will shy away from working with them, irrespective of the point they are making. So please, let's reimagine, let's reposition, let's be the agents of positive change in our country. Tukwe tu, how many of us have friends wanakwanga tu wakiteta? Kuna tu ule mwenye, yani, mazee, akiamuka, it's like, this doesn't work. Let me tell you something. Half of the time, things don't work. But it's our role to fix it in our smallest of ways, to do your part. And for you as an artist, take advantage of the gaps to voice yourself, showcase your talent out there, and we will work with you. Lastly, in 2 weeks, we are launching a photography campaign as a Kenya Tourism Board. Go up there. By the way, Kenya Tourism Board manages 2 brands. We manage Magical Kenya. So if you know Magical Kenya, that's the brand of Kenya Tourism Board, and we manage Tembea Kenya. So Tembea Kenya is our brand. Now, if you've been showcasing the beauty of this country, you might just be our ambassador. Again, talent pays. If you've been showcasing unique hidden gems of the country, we are open to work with you. So when we start the photography campaign, we do not expect you to be a pro photographer, but it depends on what you are capturing and the communication you are passing. Going into the future, we want to make it our business to give you spaces that you can earn while you tell the story of our country. So kwa haya na mengi na machache, I want to wish you a great afternoon, an amazing evening, and I look forward to interacting more. Mbarikiwa sana.
One word to take. It is not by the size of your skirt and other short. Alifanya nini? Alitafuta hiyo opportunity, and she placed herself in a space where she could get that. All right? So in this time, in this hour, I want to invite somebody you all know. Mko tayari? Mko tayari? Wangapi wanajua ni nani? Mnajua lakini hamu. Really. All right. In this time, I want to invite one of the guest artists for tonight, Pwani Got Talent. She's a very talented woman. A woman we've seen her journey, we've experienced with her product, and I know, akifika hapa, wasanii oi, wangapi wako na notebook? I want to see people with notebooks. Ziko wapi? I'm giving out a present to somebody with a notebook and a pen. Because whatever is coming on stage is a lot of wisdom and a lot of secrets and tactics to make sure we make it in this industry. So without any further much ado, I would love to invite on stage the beautiful, the gorgeous, the talented Nadia Mukami. Give it up for Nadia. Give it up for Nadia. She comes on stage. Wow. Karibu sana. Karibu sana Nadia. Hello. Wasanii oi. Yeah, I want us to be silent. She'll be performing tonight. So I know you guys have tickets and are waiting for that. But for now, we want wisdom. Sindio? We want to know how she made it so that we can make it too, right? So I know we know you. But please, her mic is... Let me check for you. So tunamjua, si ndio? But we want her to introduce herself officially to all of us. So I'm giving you this minute to do that.
Mambo vipi? Mko salama? My name is Nadia Mukami. I'm a Kenyan artist. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
I feel so good. Nimefurahi tu. Yani, I'm so blessed to be here. Yeah.
Well, we are blessed to have you on stage. Give it up for Nadia Mukami. Give it up for Nadia Mukami, everyone. Sasa Nadia.
Yes.
Hapa nimepewa notes.
Yes.
Na sisi wasanii huwa to follow notes. We cannot.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you all this so that in a language that wasanii wangu wataelewa.
Kweli.
Because I want them to live here with a lot of information.
Yes.
Sasa Nadia, we know you as an artist.
Yes.
But you said you are an entrepreneur.
Yes.
That is the part that we do not know very well of.
Yes.
So please tell us about that one.
So my name is Nadia Mukami. I'm an artist. I do Afropop, Zouk kind of genre, music genre. Nimeanza mziki kitambo nikiwa 4th year in Maseno University. Yes, I did finance back in Maseno University. So yes, so in 2018 ndo kabisa nikaanza yani kuimba, nikatoa my first single ilikuwa inaitwa Sirahisi. Then I did African Lover, then Yule Yule, then a couple of other songs. In 2018 nakumbuka nikisema sijui kama nita graduate because I was always in Nairobi trying to hustle music kwa sababu music is like my first love. Before that nilikuwa nafanya radio in campus. Maseno, kwa watu ambao maybe washaienda Maseno wanajua there is a Maseno hey! Yes, so hapo there's a radio inaitwa Equator FM. So nikiwa first year tulikuwa tu kwenye communication skills unit inaitwa communication skills. So a lecturer akasema we have a Martin Luther speech, tunataka one of the most courageous person asimame aseme speech. So kila mtu alikuwa anaogopa, I think it's because tumetoka high school. So mimi tu nikainua mkono, I read the speech and the lecturer akanipea chance ya kuwa kwenye radio. So from the radio is where I built my audience in Maseno. Kwa sababu nilikuwa nacheza, ilikuwa ni station ambayo inashika Luanda, Maseno and its environs. So with that, during the long holidays, nikaanza kuingia studio, I'm recording my own music. Nikakuwa najicheza kwenye radio. So anytime there is a gig shule, wakitafuta msanii Nadia, I was very tiny, very very tiny. So
you're still very tiny.
At least nina nyama kidogo. I was very tiny.
All right.
So wakikuwa tuna event, hata kama event tu hata kama ni kidogo, nilikuwa naenda na perform for free. Yani hata sitaki nilipwe, I just want people to see my talent. So fast forward in 2018, the year I was graduating, ndo nikaanza kupata breakthrough. Nikakuwa signed kwenye management, ilikuwa inaitwa Hillmind Entertainment. In 2019, nikapata chance ya kuingia Coke Studio. That was like a very big deal for me. Then at the same time nikatoa Radio Love ambayo ilipenya sana kwenye street, na sasa ndo nikaingia kwenye biashara muziki. So I think the background information the background yenye nimekuwa nayo kwenda shule kusoma imenisaidia sana in terms of being, I think, a disciplined artist. I don't know any scandal that I have. I've tried to build I've built a very clean brand for myself. Just built around my personality, and through that nikafungua biashara zangu. I do skincare. Yes.
We can honor skin yake
bana. Skin yangu ni nzuri.
Unamwona na glow bana.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is the work of her brand.
Yeah. So through that I have a salon in Nairobi town. I do skincare na nafanya pia nywele, nafanya pia mziki. Nikafungua record label, lakini biashara mziki Kenya it's challenging. So I put that on pause for a minute. Then we're here. Yes.
Yeah, so you've mentioned several businesses.
Yes.
Nimesikia hapo kuna salon.
Yes.
I heard about skincare and music.
Yes.
How are you able to balance all these?
So for me it was when you build a name for yourself. It's very easy to use you as a marketing tool. Kwa sababu most of the time nilikuwa naitwa kwenye salons za watu every time. Sikumbuki the last time nilikuwa nalipia kushukwa.
Okay.
So I realized watu wengi wanapenda Nadia, niko na salon, njoo tu ushukwe uni market.
Yeah.
Then mimi ni mtu nilikuwa napenda skincare sana. I love drinking water, I love taking care of my skin. So nikajambia, this is an opportunity, something I love. This is like when I'm not in the studio, what else can I do? And yes, so it was more of using myself as a marketing tool. Yeah.
That is very interesting. There's something that you mentioned when you
Yeah.
were speaking pale mwanzo.
Yeah.
You talked about building a clean brand.
Yes.
How have you made that sustainable for you in the long run?
Number one, it's building a brand around my personality. Personally, I grew up in church. My personality is not very, I don't know how to call it. So getting in the music industry didn't compromise who I am as a person.
Wow.
At all. Like, mimi ni kale kasichana kadogo, kanapenda kucheka, I love life,
Yeah.
If I'm going to the club, I only go to the club when I'm performing. You'll never find me in the club, I'm partying, no, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just a me person. Kwa sababu when you get into the music industry, especially nataka kuongea na the young people, you're given free alcohol. I remember kuna promoter at a certain time, alituambia, so I'll give you drinks worth X amount of money. So I'm like, sasa tutapeleka drinks, just pay us, you understand? So it's, once you, yani kaa kwako, you kaa nyumbani. If you're in the studio, you're performing, you're trying to hustle, avoid places ambazo zina pombe sana, avoid places ambazo unaweza ukapata madawa and things like that. So just stay grounded to who you are. Kwa sababu kitu ambacho kinaangusha wasanii most of the time ni pombe. And you never know when you're getting into alcohol. Kwa sababu alcohol is always there kwa wasanii. Iko. Mimi sijawahi panda stage nikiwa nimeshika pombe. Sijawahi kunywa ati ndo nipande stage. Naingia stage, I perform. Crowd kama iko sawa, kama haiko sawa itachangamka, kuna nyingine itakuja. So it's just staying true to who I am as an individual.
Wow, that is very powerful. Miss Kiyo, stay true to who you. Thank you so much. So Nadia, there's something else that I learned recently about you. The fact that you have a foundation.
Yes.
That helps our young women and youths. I am excited to hear about that one.
So I have a foundation. It's called Lola and Safari Foundation. We have really had successful projects. For instance, the most recent successful one was during Mother's Day. So the foundation is basically, we're trying to give teenage mothers a second chance and just women in general. So it's just women-led and also women impact. We're looking at the, putting an impact to the women because I'm a woman. So trying to use my space to empower women, trying to use my space to show women that as a beautiful lady has said, no matter how the size of your skirt and stuff like that. So as a woman, you can succeed anywhere. I always use my reference. I'm 4'11", you understand? And I have been able to build something for myself. I've walked in rooms whereby someone will just look at you like, well, utamake kweli. Like, the confidence that I have, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if I'm not good enough.
Thank you.
I don't care if you feel like I'm not the best singer. I believe in myself. And the confidence has gotten me in corporate rooms, has gotten me to, buy things I never thought I would own at my age. So anyway, back to you. I'm like a preacher. It's very easy to divert. Anyway, so Lola and Safari Foundation, we did Mother's Day, and we had around 600 women. We had partners on board, THX 22, we had Indomie, we had, Tropical Heat. We had all those amazing partners on board, and we were trying to have a fun day for the mothers, empowerment. We partnered with a hospital, whereby we're giving free screening. We also had financial institutions on board, whereby we're trying to offer financial literacy to the mothers. So it's more about empowering the girl child, empowering the woman, and telling the woman that, you know what, the future is here, and we have to grab it. It's our time, man.
Yes.
So, Kina dada, wey!
Hey, wadada. All right, so what is that one message that you would want to pass to a young mom out there? Probably ako 16, na ako na mtoto. What is that one message unataka asikie leo?
So our motto for Lola and Safari Foundation is, no dream should die for the sake of gender.
Wow.
Just
Clap, Bana. That deserves a loud applause, Bana.
no dream should die for the sake of gender. Just
Thank-
because I'm a woman, I'm a mother.
Yeah.
You understand? Mnaitwa Mama Kai.
Yeah.
Haijanisimamisha mimi kwenda show. When my
Kabisa.
baby was 2 months, nilipump maziwa nikaeka kwa fridge na nikaenda Kongo kupiga show.
Wow, wow, wow. That's a powerful woman right here.
So being a mother si zile enzi zenye sijui ukishapata mtoto sijui kwaje. You can have even 4 kids and still do your thing. Maybe I'm planning to have more kids. You know. So as a woman tunafaa tuelewe. It's just that hiyo ndo responsibility Mwenyezi Mungu alitupea. Motherhood, that is for anyone who wants to be a mother. You know, it's a choice. And kuna watu ambao pengine kwa sababu ambazo haziko kwenye uwezo wao, au ni mambo ya Mungu, unajua. So, but if you want to be a mother, you can still have a child and start a business and run a business.
True.
Unanyonyesha mtoto ukiwa hivi. Mambo customer nikuzie. And there is no shame in it.
There's no shame.
Mimi nimeenda show ya inauguration. Inauguration, unajua serious government protocols, hakuna kubeba chakula, hakuna nini, tumekaa kwa tent, kuna joto. Nini sijui niseme, maziwa imejaa kabisa, nafaa ninyonyeshe na perform.
Wow.
So I have to go to the washroom, nitoe maziwa ndo niendelee kuperform. So what I'm saying is being a mother, being a lady, no matter vitu vinafanyika. Watu wanapata watoto mapema kwa sababu kuna kuteleza na kuteleza si kuanguka.
True.
Inafanyika. Kuna rape. Kuna poverty. Mtu, yani there are so many reasons and we can't blame a woman. So bora umejipata hapo, just understand that is not the end of the world. Women have done it and you can do it. Yeah.
Yes, that is a very powerful message. Now,
Asante.
Wasani, I want her to talk to us sasa. Wasani oi. So Nadia.
Yes.
80% of the artists in this auditorium wako ile section ulikuwa wakati ulikuwa Maseno.
Yes.
Remember when you were going for free shows, you want to be seen.
Yes.
What is that one message you wish somebody told you then that you want all these people to hear today?
Grab every opportunity like it's your last.
Please repeat that. Tafadhali rudia.
Let me tell you why. When back in 2018
amechelewa.
The year ambayo ndo nilitoka.
Yeah.
So it's the year I was on Churchill Show, when Churchill Show was so big on NTV.
Yeah.
So tulikuwa tumefanya audition, mimi nilikuwa number 2, there was a lady mwenye alikuwa number 1. So now it was time for the big stage. Tuko backstage. So sisi tuna perform ile hatutaekwa kwenye TV.
Yeah.
So sisi tumengoja, I'm really excited, nimevaa viatu 6 inch. Nikae mrefu, nimeng'ara, nimepaka wanja nini. Kwa sababu I'm like, hata kama sitakuwa kwa TV, it's fine. Yeah. So the lady was supposed to be on the main show. Sasa ile ilikuwa inaisha, Kenya mzima inamuona.
Yeah.
Aka freak out.
Wow.
Akaogopa, akasema mimi nimeogopa sijui nini, anxiety, and I understand, you know, siwezi nikamjudge. So MC Jesse akauliza nani ako ready aende, nikakuja hapo mbele nikachukua mtu wa gitaa nikamwambia mimi ndio naenda. Hatujarihasa hata na mtu wa gitaa like song for the main occasion. Yeah. So I did si rahisi. So ukiangalia hiyo clip, ukienda uangalia Nadia Mukami Churchill Show, when we started chords nilikuwa atuendani vizuri. So we had, nikamwambia naomba tuanze tena. Sasa tuko on TV, we are rolling. Kwa sababu I'm like, this is my chance.
This is my time.
So nikamwambia chords za si rahisi, akapiga, nikaendelea, nikaimba. Susan Owio akakuja on stage, akani join, ikakuwa a very beautiful moment. And that's how I got signed by my first manager. Yeah. Kwa sababu aliniona Churchill Show. Imagine kama singeenda.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
I get you. So,
yeah.
I want you to tell us, I won't call it a parting shot.
Yes.
But I want you to tell us something that, you know, tupatie advice wasanii. Sisi tunakuwa, tupatie advice as my audience, wasanii oi. So waliona maswali, please prepare them. I'm coming to you in a minute as Nadia gives us an advice here.
So I always watu wangu hata wanaweza kakwambia. This is the rule I have in my music career and even in business. The worst thing anyone can tell you is no.
Yeah.
And no won't kill you. So go for it. If I come and ask you for a job and you tell me no, do I die?
No.
So keep knocking that door. The worst thing anyone can tell you is no. Hakuna kitu ingine. So even when we pitch a lot, especially since we do a lot of events, when we're doing the Lola and Safari Foundation women events, we've been, our emails, like, unfortunately, no, we cannot. But I'm like, do we die? No. You keep, out of 100 proposals, you'll get even 4. Those are enough. So keep knocking that door. The worst thing anyone can tell you is no. And you won't die, and you just keep going, yeah.
The worst somebody can tell you is, give it up for Nadia as I come to this audience to take, I'm taking 2 questions. Team walijita ma superstar. And there's a superstar right there raising up their hand. So tafadhali, can I get somebody pass this mic to her?
Hello everyone. I hope you're well. I am well. I am ethereal, I am divine, I am the great Gadhigi Awagakuya. Singer, songwriter, actress, and jewelry designer. And I am very impressed, Nadia.
Thank you so much.
Very impressed. You're doing a great job. Congratulations.
Asante.
Na ubarikiwe.
Asante.
So I've written it down because as you can already hear, I'm shaking. So nitawasomea tu. On the first episode of Grabbing Every Opportunity Like It Is Your Last, you said that at Lola Safari and Foundation, you give second chances to young moms. I am a mom. I'm not young right now, but when I had the child, I was quite young. And I am a jewelry designer, and I teach children how to make jewelry. I would like to plan for a meeting with you and see how we can work together. As I said, I'm also a singer-songwriter who has no idea where to start with recording, and I could use a mentor. Could you use a mentee?
Wow.
That is the great Gadhigi Awagakuya.
Wow, yes.
Let me get a question from this side. Nadia, I hope you're noting these questions down.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Do you have a question from here? Hey, legends, kuna maswali mingi. Do we have time? Stage manager, do we have time? No, we don't. I'll take one. Nani ameinua mkono wa kwanza? Let me have her tafadhali. Gender balance. Nadia, can we take 3? Nitapigwa mawe ukitoka. Sawa? 3 questions. Okay, you 1 question and the other one from you. A minute each. Sawa? Okay.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm Amina.
Okay.
I'm an artist.
All right.
I just draw. So the question I wanted to ask is, like, what will you describe typically? What will you describe, like, what do you create? What is your music based on?
Yeah.
What inspires you? And what will you, like, compassionate, like, saying, this is my music, this is what tells me about, what speaks about you?
Wow. That's a beautiful
Okay, a question from the gentleman, representing the gentleman in the house. Oi.
Habari zenu. So kwa majina naitwa Chris Kid ya Wanaman. Mimi ni dancer. So sio swali lakini pia ni kama ombi. Nilikuwa na ombi moja tu, Nadia Mkami. Mimi nimekuwa shabiki yako sana. Nilikuwa naomba wewe kama Nadia unichukue mimi niwe dancer wako.
I think you can see they're taking your advice very seriously.
Yes.
Take every opportunity as if it's your last.
Yes.
The worst somebody can tell you is
no.
Thank you. So Nadia, please take the questions.
All right. So the first question where she talked about trying to have a meeting. So we started something last year. Some of these projects are mostly based on trying to get partners on board. Because when we do masterclass, let's say masterclass sessions, you see like there's logistics involved. We have to come with the team. We have to set up like a small space. So that is something we can work around because for our rollout for 2025, we're trying to have mentorship sessions in regions. So that is based off the partners we get on board. In regards to having you under my wing, you can have a conversation with Sharon. Sharon is right there. And we'll take your number right away, then we'll do something.
Gadigia, start making your way to Sharon right now.
Yeah.
Next question was from...
the lady.
Yeah.
So she asks what inspires me. So I think my music is quite cheeky. It's me as a person. It's bubbly. It's imeandikwa. I love to write music, and it borders ethicals. Like they're like places I don't cross. Because I have kids as an audience. Nina kina mama, nina kina baba, kuna watu ambao wana umri wa juu zaidi. So kuna places ambazo sivuki kama msanii. I can be cheeky, naweza imba nyimbo za mapenzi, nikakuwa a little bit, sentimental. Lakini kuna places I cannot, siwezi nikavuka. Kwa sababu that is how my brand is aligned. Yes.
Thank you. Now, there's somebody who asked for an opportunity over there, Chris.
So tunaweza tukaanza leo usiku, nitamlipa.
Thank you.
Yes. So anaweza katafuta wenzake kama
I think he has a crew.
Yeah.
He does have a dance crew.
And it's not a free job. Mimi nakulipa, nawalipa. Yes. So you kujiongea. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So your parting shot, Sasa.
My parting shots, I'd say, kuongea huwa tunaongea. We say a lot of things. Music is beautiful. But at the same time, hii safari ni ngumu. Kuna mambo mingi unapitia, kuna milango unabisha, haifunguki. Our industry pia, we don't get a lot of support, from the government. I'm going to say it.
Watu wa serikali wako hapa. Okay.
I'm going to say it, not in a bad way, just making it known on the table. But keep going. This is something I use every week. The worst somebody can say is no. Keep going. Keep the patience alive. So many discouragements. So many big plans you have. Kuna level yani nataka nifike hii level. Lakini it seems so impossible. Keep fighting. No matter what happens. You know the goal. Be confident. And women, let us be confident in our skin and our body types. Yeah. Usiogope.
Thank you.
You're beautiful the way
You're
you
beautiful.
are. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nadia. I think we learned a lot. Sindio? So give it up for Nadia Mukami once more. Thank you so much. So she will be performing tonight. Okay? Photographer kwa wapi? Tafadhali tupige picha. Hii picha nitatumia kuomba loan. Okay? Utupige picha. Ako wapi photographer? Thank you.
Sikushua kama nakupenda tena, ngoja ninywe pombe nione kama nitakumiss. Sikushua kama nakupenda.
Okay, give it up for Nadia Mukami as she leaves. Wow, that was a very, very inspiring session. Sindio? Okay, how many are excited to see Nadia on stage tonight? Sindio? All right, so at this time I want to invite another beautiful lady. Gentlemen, oi. Gentlemen, oi. Niwaulizie ako single ama niwache? Niulize, sindio? Okay, so at this time I want to invite the beautiful, the gorgeous, the extravagant Hailey. She's a CEO, by the way. Karibu sana, Madam Hailey. CEO Hailey Collections. Karibu sana. Give it up for her. She comes on stage. She will be moderating this next session. So, karibuni sana na weke masikio tayari.
I could be your vodka in the hot day. You don't have to worry, girl, I'm looking for your love. I could be a structure, I could be your guide.
How you doing? You're good? All right, so I'm going to take you through the next session. And I'll call my panelists on stage to join me. So I'll start with our perfect duo, Vijana Barubaru.
Vijana Barubaru na wewe, ya dada. I'm on a romantic call. Baby panda mti kama network ni blanda. I'm on a romantic call. Better option ni wewe, safa elewe. I'm on a romantic.
And then I'm going to call the amazing dancer and musician, Sean MMG.
Skiza mage mage. Skiza mage mage. Skiza Nakauna rada basi sayo menino. Nakauna kopi basi sayo menino. Nakakujua basi sayo menino. Umenino. Nakauna rada basi sayo menino. Nakauna kopi basi
All right. My audience, I'm going to call that person, Sarah Hassan, the multi-awarding winner actress. I'm going to call our own screen director, script writer, and theater producer, Mbogwa Kinuthia.
En katana baby tu dettes ça. Oh dja y'a pas moyen.
Help me invite someone from Talent Will Come, Quincy Bilal.
Oh yeah, it's a brotherhood thing. Okay, listen. La 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 la. My name. Oh, have you seen my so sweet and fine like she comes in the morning, still have her in my night time, gives me hangover, but I don't care. No.
All right, so these are my amazing panelists, and I'm going to take you through their journey and their story as artists so that you can hear from them. So I would love all of them to introduce themselves. Tell us something we don't know about you. So you can start from Quincy.
Hey yo. Kofiti. Popoa. Mimi naomba munisaidie kwa sababu 1 mpaka 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So one day these two people met. I'm not sure where they met, but I'm so sure they met. 3 times 3 months later, 4 a.m. Huyu actress akatangulia jogoo kuwika. Inaji yake ikagrow wika. Brother yake akamsaidia kwenda kubisha kwa jirani wa door 5, amsaidia kubembeleza yule jirani wa door 6 sababu wako na ujuzi wa afya kwa uhakika. 7 people wakasaidiana. The day was 8th April. 9 minutes later wakajipata kwa the nearest clinic. Bed ni number 10, na hapo ndo government wakajua kwamba mimi naitwa Quincy Bilal, but umati wameamua ni king. Government inanijua kama Quincy Bilal, lakini umati wameamua naitwa king. They call me king. God damn it, I'm a storytelling spoken word artist. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Quincy. Vijana Barubaru, it's your turn. Tell us something we don't know about you.
Yeah, mko fresh? Siwasikii mko fresh? So I go by the name Mwana. I don't know. What is something people don't know about me? We? Napikanga sukuma tamu sana.
Thank you so much, Mwana.
Nikisema vijana barubaru unasema na wewe vijana barubaru. Vijana barubaru. I go by the name Tukukantu, singer songwriter vijana barubaru. What you don't know about me probably ni I'm a very bad cook. Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Mambo vipi? Mko poa? Yeah? I am very happy to be here. My name is Sarah Hassan. I am an actor, I'm a TV presenter, and I'm a producer.
Sarah, sitakuachilia, something we don't know about you.
I am actually an introvert. I would rather just stay home on a random day when I'm not working.
Wagwan, my guys. Hello. I go by the name Sean MMG. I'm a dancer, an artist, and something you don't know about me ni Maggie is a great person. Yeah.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Mbugwa Kinuthia. What you don't know about me is that when it comes to okay, what you don't know about me, I think, is that yes, actually, wacha nichukue hiyo. What you don't know about me is I am a dancer. Ngoja. So, yeah. Mimi hatuna time. I think she's
Mage.
Ndio Mbugwa kidance, nunue tickets za PGT, sawa? Sawa. So I'll start with any of Vijana Barubaru. You've been in the industry for a while, and most of this audience today are artists that look up to you. So how has it been in the journey as people in the music industry? So any can respond.
Rudia tena. How has it been?
You've been in the music industry. Yes.
Kenya nazoambia hakuna kitu yote ni certain. hii game yote, it is what you make out of it. Unajuanga ile kitu wanasemanga, so as the man thinketh, so as the man thinketh. Na pia ingine naweza waambia ni, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Get? Because sisi kuna time tulikuwa tunakaa wenda wazimu. Watu walikuwa tuambia, hizi ngoma zenyu ni za love, sijui nini. Mnashindanga hapa mnaimbia madem. Wengine wanasema, ati mziki yenu ni too slow. Get? And then pia industry haikwangi certain. Hakuna blueprint, hakuna the right way to do it. We're in an era enye vitu zina change every day. Mimi nikianza music, the biggest social media tool ilikuwaga ni Facebook. You understand? And by the time nilikuwa nakam kujiunderstand, the biggest tool nilikuwa natumia ilikuwa WhatsApp. Kuna time muziki ilikuwa inaenda juu ya venye unashare kwa status, venye uko kwa group mingi. Like literally you had to create like 50 groups on WhatsApp. Unaambiwa sewa invite sijuma beste zao, unatuma malink hapo nikaa wewe ni mwenda wazimu. Kila mtu anakuambia wamewatch, lakini ngoma yako iko na 200 views. Na watu 2000 wanakuambia noma. Unashindwa kwani mnaionea wapi? Amuionee YouTube. You understand? Like hakuna njia moja ya kuifanya. Siwezi kaa hapa ni wadanganye kuna formula. Whatever you think you can be, you can be. And no one has even done it yet. Hata to just scratch the surface. You can be as big as you wanna be. For sure.
Asante sana. So, Sarah, najua kuna mtu ajui storyline yako, lakini Sarah alianza kuact akiwa na miaka 5. Yeah, I know. So you've been in the industry for a while, and you've been in an international space. That journey of just doing this every day. Ulikuwa na mtu alikuwa na kupush, ama how did you make it to where you are today?
So, nikiwa 5 years old, that was not professional. That was just in school. So I went on to primary, still acting, high school, drama fest. Sijui hapa kama kuna watu wameenda drama fest. Ndio? Yeah, and then after that, went on to join Tahidi. Sijui kama kuna mtu ameisikia Tahidi High. Yeah, but then it's just about kuendelea. So I started from there, and then after that, new auditions. Of course, you get a lot of no's. But as Nadia said, the worst someone can do is tell you no. So you keep going for those auditions. You tell me no, the next time it might be a yes. And so that's what I kept doing until I got to where I am right now. So just being persistent.
Thank you so much. So I'll go to Quincy. Quincy, you have done Talent to Income program, one of the creatives program in SwahiliPot. So I'd like you to share your experience in that program, and time ulikuwa na join na saizi. What has been different in your path as an artist?
Mimi nikijoin your program, I had the idea that I'm going to win. I don't know how, but I will win. Manake nimezaliwa na mtu ambao ni superwoman. Na nikaja nikapata wenzangu wenye wako na the same energy, the same confidence. Wengi wananiambia kwamba they look up to me, lakini nilijiona bado sijafika. Na nikifika pale nikiona mtu kama Mbugwa as my mentor, nikiona wengine kama wewe pia, congratulations by the way. Nashukuru wewe kama mentor. Na every day na learn kwa mtu mwenye ako na weakness na mtu mwenye ako na strength. Na biggest mentor Mahmoud Nur, namshukuru sana kwa kuleta hiyo program on board. Na mimi kama mimi huwa napenda kusema it's not about me, it's about us. I gathered my feedback from my classmates wa hiyo cohort 3. Tell me a little bit about their journey. Na watu watatu wakaniambia, mmoja akaniambia, it was a wonderful opportunity to me as a creative, helping me turning my creativity to a source of income. Mwingine akanambia, it has made me realize that there is something hidden in me waiting to be unleashed. In short, imenifungua macho. Watatu na mwenye amenijenga sana ni, according to my experience, this place has become my home, and we'll all know home is where we get peace mostly. Alafu, before I came there, I was not myself, honestly. I have learned to face my fears, to be courageous, and wallahi billah, I have people who love me unconditionally. I feel so safe around you people. I'll always appreciate you. Akaongezea kimalizia, God damn it.
Talent to income team, oe? So, kama unajua umefanya court 1, court 2 na court 3 ya talent to income, hebu tusimame mpigiwe makofi. Have a seat. Thank you so much. So I'll go to Sean. Sean, umegrow brand yako kwa social media, Instagram and TikTok, all right?
Yeah.
Na ukiangalia wasanii wengine hapa wanang'ang'ana kuingia kwa hizo streams just to get their own income. How are you doing it different?
Actually, consistency is key. Kila mtu anaweza sema hivyo kwa sababu actually me kama artist ama hata nikiwa dancer ilikuwa nahitaji kudance most kabisa for at least seme kila siku ningejipata nikidance ndo niweze kupata at least show ya next kupata na kupost, kwa sababu internet ni mahali yenye vitu zina happen so fast. Ukizubai hivi kidogo trend ishakuja ingine. Hasa hapo ni place unafaa kuwa tu unajisukuma, una keep your time into it, na consistency is key, hivyo ndo mimi wanasukuma. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Mbogo Kinodia. Mentor wa creatives, but he is part of the creatives team in SwahiliPot. I know, right? So he does sessions for creatives, and as a director who gets to work every day with the creatives in the creative space, what do you feel creatives wana miss kila wakati wakitaka kuendelea kukaa kwenye industry that you as a mentor you're supporting them do?
Hiyo yote ni yangu. I think patience na kujituma. Yeah, and I know some of you here nimewambia directly many let down. Na kama kuna mtu ambaye sijamwambia, hang on, it will come. But the thing naona tunamiss sana ni ukiona Sean MMG, Sarah, vijana barubaru na Hailey wako hapa, you honestly assume that okay, nawe Quincy, Bilal, niendelee. Sawa. Anyway, ni ile ukiona mtu amekaa mahali una assume nataka hapo sahi, and niliambiwa nyinyi ni popcorn generation. Uyeke bofya pub, it's ready. Yeah, but just consistency. I like what you said. Ukiwa consistent, and I think Mentor 001 anajua hiyo. Once you're consistent somewhere, huwa na notice anauliza yule nani. So even in your art, labda sisi hatuijui and we don't appreciate what it is, but be consistent. Na ukiambiwa kitu sio kila saa unabishana. Kila saa ni kwenda streets. Haina shida. But sikiza watu, some of us might give you something you might add to your CV or to help you. So just listen. Ya mwisho. Keep time. Sema hiyo kitu yako. Nikimaliza keep time useme hiyo catchphrase. Sawa? The last thing ni keep time.
God damn it.
Thank you, Mboga. So I'll go back to Sarah and looking at their points. Ukiangalia wasanii wote tuna expect to pop kama popcorn ASAP. And I know you have earned where you are right now. Umegrow journey yako, umefika pale umefika. Each new day, you have crazy days on set, all right? What keeps you going?
But discipline is key. And the thing I've realized, someone told me this, is that we don't celebrate the small wins. You want a big win, but it's the small things that come to make the big win. We write down goals, but we need to also write down like practical goals and then goals that you feel like are too big. And then slowly by slowly, kwa sababu sasa tuanze after school, you want to be an actor. At least right now with the digital age, you can put out monologues and all that so that you can get the attention of like a casting director and everything. So I say stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And the thing is, before you never used to have to get auditions, and then you start getting auditions. Hata kama unaambiwa no, that's a small win. After that, the casting director anaanza kukupigia simu, come. He never used to do that. That's also a small win. After that, you get a yes. You get a small role that has 2 lines. That's a win. And then after that, you go, you put your best foot forward, and you go, you get a supporting role. Next, you're getting a lead. But then, it's the consistency, as Sean said. You celebrate the small milestones as opposed to nimepata like the 1 line. I'm not happy because I didn't get the main role. But it's that process that now makes you appreciate it more. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
It does make sense. And I'll go to Vijana Barubaru. Looking at your journey from just being an artist to now a business venture, with our small steps and our small wins, how have you been able to reach at a space whereby you're signing different contracts, monetizing your business, hit after hit? We're here listening to you. How has it been?
It's been interesting in a way because we never really envisioned this happening the way it is happening. Venye hii kitu yote ilianza for us, we thought that we'd have 1 hit song, like the first song out the gate. And it didn't happen like that. We stayed for 7 years without anything, and we still continued. So this is a place we were hoping to get to, but we didn't necessarily get here like vile tulikuwa dhan tutafika. So what I'm trying to say is this. We have learned a very important skill that I feel every artist needs to have. And it is the skill of learning and adopting. There's something that is in everything everyone has said here. It is the internet era. Sasa hivi vitu zina change very fast. Hauna time ya kusijui kujump on a trend ya juzi. It's an idea you have now, you do now. The thing that is at the center of it all is the skill of learning. The Gen Z generation, manze, mina struggle, mini millennial. That's why ni ngumu upate nikifanya dance challenge. But the generation that whatever defines you is speed and that ability to learn. That's a very important skill. We had to learn by looking at people. Mwana here is a very good researcher. Actually, I learned research from him. Unaangalia msanii alifika hapa kwa nini. You take time, you go through their whole history, you learn this thing. This other artist, you do the same. This other artist, you do the same. By the time you're getting to the 20th artist, you not only have some way of getting to wherever you want to go, but you also have a very deep understanding of the industry. Because, I mean, where are you selling your products if you don't even know what the market is like? Unanipata? So, it is consistency and consistency in failing faster. Not necessarily consistency in succeeding alone. All right? As you fail, take it as a lesson, move. Where we are right now, where we are signing these deals, maybe this will surprise you, but sisi tunajua these are not the biggest deals we are going to sign. We actually feel like we're just getting started. Because with every new step, there is new insight, you learn, oh my God, kuna level ingine. Kuna kitu ingine hata sikuwa najua. So naweza fika hapa. The reason this hunger cannot die is because we built that culture at the very beginning of wanting to know. Hii kitu ina happen hivi kwa nini? Umse alifika hapa aje. Hiyo kitu, as long as you have that skill to learn, the most important skill you'll ever have, that learning fast, there's nothing that can't happen for you. I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, you have. Yes. Very well. So I'll go back to Sean. Na tunaangalia most of our creatives here right now, they have found a way of making sure they don't forget you as a brand. Because anytime you come on stage, they're able to even sing or even do whatever you're doing together, all right? So you're being relevant in what you're doing. And we are looking at young artists hapa kila siku. Wewe kama msanii ukiangalia wasanii wengine kila siku wakikuja kwako, Sean, have you made it? How did you do it different? What can you tell them?
Mimi naweza sema hakuna kitu special about venye mimi nimekuwa. Mimi naweza sema ni kitu yenye imekuwa kwa kichwa yangu, nimekuwa nikiimagine kitu yenye inakuanga ni watu wengi wasemangi ni if you can see it in your head it never happen. So kitu yenye unafaa unafanya ni imagine yourself first, dream kwanza, ujione umefika hapo hivyo kwanza. Ukisha dream hivyo na umeimagine hivyo, it is possible. Hakuna mtu mwingine anaweza kusimamisha. So mimi ndo cheat code mimi nilitumia. Mimi already nilikuwa na hiyo vision kwa kichwa. Nilikuwa na vision nikisimama kwa stage nikiimba na wasiona bambika. So hivyo ndo venye mimi nimekuwa nikipush, nataka iwe dream yangu. Hivyo ndo venye already nishaichora na hivyo ndo venye mimi naifuata. Na mimi hakuna mtu anaweza niambia hai work. Mimi niko hapa hivi kando ma big stars. Na ina work. Na mimi naweza taka kuwa living proof kwa msee mwingine mwenye ana come up. Au nenyewe si lazima ukue mbigi ndo make it. Tunaweza make it ukiwa young. Unacheki ukiwa na still uko na life to live it, tunaonyesha wasenya. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sean. And I go to Quincy. Huh? Good night. Storyteller. Unaingia stage kila mtu ana sing along. God damn it. All right? That's your brand. Imefika mpaka hapo. So, you as a young artist in the industry, how are you doing it kuendeleza hiyo storytelling anytime you come on stage? Tunakumbuka God damn it.
lazima mtambue God damn it ni nini na God damn it ni nani. God damn it ilikuja kutoka kwa God the meat. God the meat. What's the meat? The meat is the energy, your positivity, your reason for waking up each and every day, your purpose for living. Be it your mother, your child, your father, your grandpa, the reason why you are waking up each morning. God that meat. That's God the meat. Naitwa nini? God damn it. So mimi mwanzo nilizaliwa na mtu mwenye ni msanii, actress. Wengi mnamjua kama binti Zamzam kwa pete. Huyo ni mamangu. Alafu mimi bado nikikulia nimekuwa kwa sakata. Boss Sarah Hassan alikuwa our host kama wakumbuka 2011 2012. So nimekaa nikiangalia hawa watu wote, Mbugwa sija kusahau. Nimekuja nikaingia SwahiliPot nikapatana na bradhangu Mbugwa. Nikapatana na Mbugwa. Mwanzo kuna baba yote hapa kinyozi. Mbugwa ever since nimjue Mbugwa yuko vile. Hanyoi, haiki.
Endelea na hiyo swali. There was the question.
Pole.
Hapo.
Pole. Useme ile jina. God damn it. So mimi nashukuru kwa kuwa every time nikiamka niko ready ku learn na niko ready ku unlearn. Mr. Mentor Mahmoud anaweza testify aliponitoa nilipokuwa. Mimi nimekuwa kwa street. Mtaani lakini mtu wa street Kisauni. Hakuna kichochoro siwezi jua. Sawa? Kisauni, mimi ni mtoto wa Kisauni. Boss Mahmoud alikuwa akitaka kuja Kisauni lazima nipigie simu. Sawa? Yuko pale mnaweza muuliza. Lazima nipigie simu. Anaambia sasa Kisauni kukoaje? God damn it. So mimi kama mimi nimepita hizo mitihani zote na niko hapa na vijana barubaru. Sawa. Mimi niko hapa na Sarah Hassan. Mimi niko hapa na kijana Magi. Sean, msalimie Eliza. Msalimie Eliza sana. Sawa, hawajui nani usiwaambie. Msalimie Eliza sana. Mimi niko nao hapa leo na nashukuru zaidi. Mimi ni storyteller, naweza ongea na msiboeke. Nitaachia hapo, asanteni. God damn it.
Peter Mboga. So tunaangalia tuko na subsector 6 Mombasa. Na wasanii hapa wametoka kwa hizo subsectors tofauti. You've been in the creatives department in SwahiliPot, and every day you are meeting new artists in the space. How has it been for you to just keep on touching base with them all the time, and making sure that they don't forget who they are, even if they transition into the next space?
It has been hard. Hai, wacha nikwambie. Hata HR kama ananisikia, si leave inakaribia. Yeah, but it's been hard. Kama saizi, I know maybe 30-40% of us hatujasikia kitu imeendelea hapa. Mtu wako TikTok, naona watu wako sharing stories. So ni young people are very, let's do it, let's get it going, so it's been hard. And then uambie mtu subsector fulani needs this kind of discipline, anakuambia but. Naambia sawa, I mean, keep going. I think tutakutana. Hiyo roundabout tunazunguka tutakuja. But also trying to encourage that kama mimi Gen Z, as a Gen Z, Sikia, wait, hang on. Nyi mnajua ID yangu inakaaje? Amjui, si ndio? Sikizeni. Angalia, hii ni dye. Hii ni dye. Kama my brother yake pale ni gold, ni brown ama ni golden brown. Golden brown. So hii ni dye. So msione hiyo na size yangu muone ati mini Gen X. Nini sasa? Anyway, so that anyway, just to go on, I like also what he said. I also never knew I would be with the hosts hapa. Na nashukuru mmoja wao hapa ameniweka Netflix. Niko Netflix, nilipiga picha like most of us would do. Ukiona jina yako inapanda hivi, unapiga picha, unatumia mama yako, baba yako, unamwambia, "Mami, I made it," au sio? So nashukuru kila mtu. It feels like nafanya closing remarks, ndio? Nimenyamaza hapo. Acha niachie hapo madam. It has been hard, lakini na enjoy pia kuona how young people vile nakumbuka nilikuwa and how they are right now. They're very, hata nimesema popcorn, si ndio? Unaona hiyo fujo ya popcorn ndio wako nayo. Yeah.
Tungoje umalize fujo ndio wa pop.
Nani huyo? Tuonane hapa kando.
Alright, so in my panelist kila mtu. Storylines ni safi, ni tamu, hakuna hardship. Tuambieni wasanii ukweli. Tuko na challenges kwa industry. Every day we miss them. Every day we have on all challenges in the industry. That side that we never share about the industry. Because I know all of you are from different sectors. Mkiangalia, panelist yangu iko very diverse. I'm just missing hakuna mino fashion, so tuko represented. Yes. So we have challenges in the different sectors, and most of us have gone through it. I know it has been tough some days. I know some days we go like, should I keep on doing this? So I just want all of us to share what are the biggest challenges we face in the industry, in the creative sector especially, and how can upcoming artists prepare themselves for similar challenges. Najua hazifanani, zote ni tofauti. So in your own space. It can be random, I don't have to choose, so whoever goes first.
Let me go first. So first of all, hakuna challenge moja specific. I can't just say ati our biggest problem ni huyu ama ni hii. But kenye mimi naweza kushow, the world does not forgive and ignorance is not an excuse. So I feel as an artist every day tunafesiwa na different challenges depending na unajaribu kufika wapi, unajaribu kuenda wapi, na pia unajuana na nani. You understand? Because if you come from a rich background, hauta experience shida ya facilitate budgets za kulipia production, marketing ama video shoots. But then again unaweza kuwa unasuffer na self esteem, unaweza kuwa unasuffer na anxiety, unaweza kuwa unasuffer na crowd control, unaweza kuwa unasuffer na kubody shamiwa. I wouldn't understand that because I didn't care. But mimi nimetoka kwa poverty. Mimi na care kusudo. Mimi nimeshika pesa 2 years ago. All my life nilikuwa brokest. You know, like ile yenye unaambiwa point the poorest child in the room, niko pale na kusmailia. You understand? So, mi issues zangu basically zilikuwa do. So what I did for myself, niliji-educate as much as possible where the real money in music is at. Because my issue was money. You understand? So you need to understand your own issues and understand what you haven't figured out. So once you know your strength, focus on your strength, but don't be blinded by everything else ukose ku work on your weaknesses. Because you see, this is the thing. Kama say tuseme, I'm a music manager, I'm a brand manager, and you are my artist. Naweza kuja nikwambie ni aje, kuna hii show imetokea hapa, promoter anatoa 30k. Utapiga ama unafilaje? I promise you, if you've never seen money in your life, utakimbia. Utaambia ati ngapi? Ka 30 bro. Ngware niko hapo. Unani why? But then again, come to think of it, labda mse alipigwa so 2. Unanipata? But juenja yako ilikuwa ya 30, alikupiga 30 yako na yake ka 170 kwa mbocho. So, Bosho ni mfuko. I'm so sorry. But ideally inajaribu kwa show ni be smart, be present, be honest with yourself. Don't be a fool and don't let people take advantage of you. Always have the biggest voice in the room because you are among the 1% in the world. You understand? And hakuna mtu yote akona back yako. You got your own back. Please learn about music business. Learn about royalty collections. Learn about all the bodies that you should be signed to. Learn about where the real money is at. Always make sure you are the most informed person in the room. And that will take you somewhere.
So kama Gen Zs, we have problems getting in touch with...
Where's Gen Z bana?
Nani
Where's Gen Z?
Mimi ni Gen Z. Wacha nionyesha ID. Ngoja kidogo. No, hiyo wallet sio ile ya ID. Kuna wallet ya ID. Anyway, struggles za sisi. Kumbe tunajuana tu. Kiara ndo imekataa. So I think my biggest challenge was always hiyo venye we are quick to want music and we forget about music business. Uko poa kuimba na unasema yes, kweli talent yako wale wa Kristo will put you before kings, but ile ukweli kuna biashara. As he said, the person who pocketed yours 170 ni mwana biashara pia, you know. So learn the business of hiyo. I'll say si millennial lakini watu wa kitambo kidogo tuli struggle na access. Mimi hata Facebook niliambiwa ni join. My first Instagram post, Instagram kufungua, nilifunguliwa na someone we all know, anaitwa sijui niseme government name zake, niseme government name, legal ama illegal, legal name, anaitwa Michelle Jerry Otieno aka DJ Lenium. Ako hapo ama amelala? Yule pale yule daktari wa mziki. Kamera imemuona ama lighting bado kidogo? Pole. Anyway, wacha nimalize. Yeye ndo alinifungulia Instagram yangu ya kwanza. I didn't get what that was about, but after a while I decided to join the bandwagon. To finish, I have decided as well ni learn about AI. Tunajua AI? Ama mnasema AI, simu inakuja na AI, you don't care what it is, we subscribe to. Okay, allow. Anyway, AI kwa script writing. Nani ametumia AI to do anything hapa? Artificial intelligence. Sio kupiga picha peke yake. Ni sawa. The use of AI saizi in script writing ni kitu mtu anaweza kuambia. I've asked a few people, have you ever tried writing with any artificial intelligence? Yako is not artificial. Yako ni tuitaje? Hii hapa. Natural. Wenda nyumbani. Human, yes. So try and use artificial intelligence uone venye inakusumbua. So right now he's keeping up with what is happening. How do you get better at it? And then how do you also not stumble and fall? But yeah, the struggle is real. Mimi niliwahi chora. I used to draw things you don't know about me. Nilikuwa kwa group boy band. Inaitwa boy band. Zama hizo zilikuwa zinaitwa boy band. Siku hizi zinaitwa nini? Nyie mjui. Sisi Gen Z huwa tunaita tunaita hiyo. So I think I did everything. Ile sikuwahi fanya ni kuzalisha, maybe hiyo tu. Yeah, I think that's the only thing sikuwahi fanya. Nini? Nani point? Anyway, that's my struggle. I think that's it.
I'm going to talk about something that is not necessarily about music. Wangapi hapo wanajua kuhusu mental issues? You all know about mental issues, right? So then maybe you have an idea of what depression is. Sindio? You cannot be your best self in anything you do if your body is not okay. Unanipata? So for all these things that you want to work, this music career you have, this art you have, this business you want to start, for all of them to work effectively and for a long time, you have to take care of the instrument that actually gets them going. And that is your body. That is you. It is usually inaekangwa, watu wengi online wanaitumia kama lifestyle, by the way. They are not necessarily serious about living healthy. It's just another badge they put on them. But I feel like that is something, as artists, you need to take very seriously. Take your health serious. What you consume, pia kiakili, si mdomo tu, take it very serious, because you become what you consume. So that's the one thing I feel like a lot of people I know, even in the industry, don't necessarily take serious, that I feel is a significant struggle. Because health is the prime wealth. Unaweza kuwa ni sawa, uko na hiyo talent, uko na hadi business acumen, uko na investors, uko na wase wote, but manze hauko healthy. Ama lifestyle yako sio healthy. So something that would have otherwise lasted for 10 years will only last for 2. So take care of yourselves, love yourselves, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
I honestly don't think there's anything to add. I don't know. From my end.
Manze, kitu mimi naweza sema guys, kitu yenyewe inatua si kama Gen Z ni raha. Too much, ni raha kabisa manze. Kuna venye watu tunafaa kuwa tuna decide, kuna saa ya raha na kuna saa ya ku get serious. The same way na choose your friends. Una choose your friends wisely, man. Kuna mabeshti wanataka kukuona ukigrow na kuna mabeshti wanataka kuona ukiwa chini yao. Una get? So guys, kitu inatusaidia tu hapa ni moja. Tukikipa wa circle small ni rahisi kusaidiana. Unacheki? Mkithink nyote na brain moja, mkiwa wengi but mnafikiria like mnaweza fanya vitu zingine crazy mbaya kudanganya hapa nje. So mimi naweza tu advise tu ni kitu moja tu, like tu kuwe na hiyo ndugu man ya kusaidiana. Kuna time yenye msee anaweza kuwa mbaya, kuna time msee ako fiti, unafaa unajua your friends ako aje. Kuna people are going through a lot huku nje but hawezi waonyesha, si ndio? But tunaisukuma tu, yeah.
Thank you.
Mimi naweza sema nitaongezea kwa zote. One of us amesema kwamba afau find your mental peace. Mimi nitaweka hivyo. Sisi kama sisi, if hujapata the inner peace, itafute tafadhali. Inner peace ni kitu safi sana. Ukishaijua ama ukishaipata. Alafu ndugu yangu pia amesema kuhusu marafiki. Mimi nitawaambia iko marafiki yenye ni zaidi ya familia. Na iko watu wa familia yenye ni zaidi ya adui. Ukweli morongo? Iko watu wenye ni ndugu yako ama ni kazini yako but hayuko kwenye maisha yako. Na iko watu wenye ni rafiki zako ni zaidi ya ndugu zako. Cardiac poet, I salute you. Rashid Hunt, I salute you. Hats, Mohamed Abdallah, I salute you. Peter Mbugwa, I salute you. Hao ni watu wamenishikilia kwa upande fulani. Nikiwa chini, nikianza, nikiacha, nikirudi. And shout out to my kid Liam Bilal. Huo ndo reason nilisimama nikakut art. Na alipochukuliwa last year 2023 3rd January, nilisafa a mental issue. Na popote penye yuko, yajua nitaweka ile legacy strong. I am Quincy Bilal aka King. God damn it.
Thank you so much to my panelists. So to my audience, I'm going to give few questions. Ngojeni wapenda kuinua mkono na hata sijapeana directions. Wasanii, mwataka tu kuongea? So I'll have one question for each person. Jia, ushauliza Nadia swali. Give someone else a chance. Tafadhali. I know, right? Please. So let's give other artists a chance to just get to ask their own question. One question per person. Usirudie swali mwenzako amejibu to make this easier, all right? So I'll go there. 1. Gender pia wanawake kama mwinui mkono na wapita. 2. 3. 4, all right? 5, the last one. Cardiac 6. And then, so if you have time, I'll give you a chance to ask a second question. If we have time, please. Sawa.
Niaje Sarah Hassan.
Poa sana.
Swali yangu ni kwako. as an actor, kuna what regular practice yenye mtu anaweza kujieka so that they can be ready for the next audition? Because yes, you might be consistent with it, not giving up, but you also should grow as you learn your mistakes. So, in what way do you prepare for your next audition after the last one has given you either a positive or a negative one? Alafu after that, tanijibu ka uko single.
Okay. So how do you prepare for your next audition? How do you stay ready? So right now, at least with the digital age, there's so many platforms like YouTube. There's so many master classes that are free. You don't have to pay for it and anything. And the good thing is a place like SwahiliPot, it's such a great community to have people like Mahmoud, like Mbugua, who support the creatives. And the thing is, with being consistent with it, and even doing monologues, posting them, different types of monologues, and kujituma, as he was saying, because, so when we did Family Vacation, I don't know if anyone has seen it. So Family Vacation is a film that we shot last year, primarily 70% in Mombasa. Casting director for Mombasa was Mbugua. We got, so what I did was send him the script and tell him, so all the cast that had lines, supporting that had lines, extras, everyone that was in the film, in the coast, was casted by Mbugua. We had about 8 interns who we mentored, and they shadowed different crews, so from cinematographer to lighting to sound, just to be able to learn on ground. So I feel when I say stay ready so you don't have to get ready, it's just a matter of kujituma first and foremost. You have at least a community whereby you can do different scenes, get out of your comfort zone as well, try a monologue that is completely different, because you know, as actors, we tend to stay where we are comfortable. If it's drama, if it's comedy, sometimes go out of your comfort zone and try like a scene, and you can even self-tape, because at least nowadays there's a lot of auditions being done where it's self-tape. They ask you, send a self-tape. So you can get a friend of yours, put the camera right here, akwe off camera, and then do a scene. And then you can judge for yourself. And then when you feel like you've gotten better, you can talk to someone like Mbugua, or at least you can put it online and tag casting directors. That's another way. So, yeah. No, I'm not. But nice to meet you.
Yeah. So I go by the name Stani Africa. I'm a singer and I'm a dancer. So my question goes to Vijana Barubaru. Like, as to me, niko surrounded na so many friends wenye wanajua kuimba for real, like they just talented. But now unapata huyo jamaa yeye anakimbilia kwenda studio, of which akisha-upload ngoma kama sema YouTube, akona views maybe 200, 700, of which ukipiga hesabu maybe imemcost kutoa video, audio. So maybe how can you advise the uprising stars like us the best way ama procedure yenye tunaweza tumia, so that maybe tusipate, yani ilikuwa kama tuna waste pesa but haitulete ile mazao. Yeah, thanks.
Hi. The most important thing ni consumers, ama customers in every business. So when you're starting small and you have a product, before you go and manufacture the product, juu kuwe na stock ya 500 pieces, you want to test the product first in the market, sindio? You want to see if actually people like this product. So you take that model. In music it becomes, before to uende studio bro, ulipe mtu, imba tu hiyo ngoma TikTok, shoot to video TikTok. Watu watakwambia Wakenya wadanganyangi. Kenyans don't lie to you, my brother. They will tell you the way it is there and then. And that is cheap and available customer feedback. Unanipata? So record, post. Haijaenda? Sawa. Next. That's pretty much what we did. And then there's another thing a lot of people don't know. Watu wako hapa nje wanataka kukulipia hiyo studio session bro, ni wengi. Watu wanataka kushutia video, ni wengi. Because everybody wants to be attached to success. So once you do that song on TikTok or whichever platform and it trends, you will be surprised. Hata yo producer mwenye unaimagine ingewezi mfikia labda ni hata kupigia. Alright? And once you get that one, you're already on a different level. So do not invest in the product if you don't have the market. Yeah.
Habari zenu tena. I'm Kagechi Doring. So my question goes to Vijana Barubaru. I'm upcoming video vixen. I was asking for a forum whereby mtanipatia in your upcoming song ama any concert. I will do it for free. I want just the chance, the exposure. That's all.
Hiyo ina shida kabisa. Because ideally, every video vixen mwenye si tushaifanya kazi na yeye, it has always been out of confidence ama referral. We don't do casting. It's always venye tu umekam. Ni aje mimi ni video vixen ama sijui ni aje mimi na feel na kapoa. Oh sijui. You know, but that's not a problem. Just tuongeleshe tu. Si tuko hapa around. Let's change information, and then from there, anytime maybe tuna shoot kitu in Mombasa, we can cast you. Ama you can even come to Nairobi, whichever works for you.
Meona hiyo?
But listen. Listen, since akipeangwa number, I'd love to say something. Since yake ikuwa question, ilikuwa ni opportunity anauliza. Kuna huyu kijana hapa alinua mkono wa kwanza na kuselektiwa. Wewe. No, this guy. Hey. The black. Wewe. Hey. Umsi alikuwa amenua mkono wa kwanza. Ulikuwa unataka kuuliza nini? So I mean, kila siku always remember the worst thing mtu anaweza sema ni nini? Ati the worst thing mtu anaweza sema ni nini? Yeah, always be confident. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Jina ni Kelvin Jeff, an actor both on stage and screens, award-winning storyteller and aspiring radio presenter. I have a question that has really disturbed my mind for the longest time nimekuwa nikipractice acting. And the second thing is more of a suggestion. My question goes to Mbugwa and Sarah Hassan. We had a question across actors, why same faces? Why same faces? Are we seeing the same faces on TVs? Na tuko na talents nyingi tunaweza kuwa tukinini. And a few new talents that have been given the chance have proved we don't need numbers, we only need mad talent to put a good quality and authentic acting. So my question is, I don't think ni swali rahisi tu, why same faces? I understand mtatuambia ni work ethics, ni discipline, ni budget or financial constraints. That's why it's very easy to work with the people that we have worked prior and all that. But for me to see actors repeated every single time ni kitu poa sana, because atulizangi mabanka, mbona kila siku unaamka ukienda bank? For it to be job lazima ni kuwe na bank rolls back to back ndo niweze kulipa bills, because siwezi ambia caretaker kuna movie nakuja next year kali sana. So kama nyi wawili mko na jibu on how we can crack to be on TVs, on stage, every single project we have, tukue so good in our craft that tunapigwangwa masimu, ama inaweza fika time somebody can write a script with me in mind. My suggestion is, menta kazi safi sana imefanyika hii wiki, but niko na a plea ama maombi. Naomba sana if SwahiliPot Hub mnaweza look into it that in the coming years we can have theater festival at SwahiliPot Hub, where from Monday to Friday, ama kutoka Monday to Saturday, we can be showcasing our mad talents across different groups we have in Coast, or even across Africa or globally.
Okay, so I'll tackle the same faces. So I think a year ago, if I'm not wrong, Esther Kazungu did a poll online on Instagram. And people said, yes, yes, same faces, same faces. So she wrote down all the shows that were there that year. There were over 30 short films, over 10 new TV series, over 10 movies. Actually, I think over 15 movies. Out of those, the same faces, quote unquote, which I would say are the more known faces, were in about maybe 2 TV series, I think 1 or 2 movies, about 1 or 2 short films. And then she asked the question, has any one of you watched any of the other shows? Shows are there. But the reason producers will go back to quote unquote same faces is the confidence they have in them. I know if I call this person to come work with me, this person is disciplined, this person keeps time, this person does research, comes on set, has researched about the character, will authentically portray this character. I will not have to think about this actor, because already there's, you know, production, how crazy it is. So you will find one of the biggest reasons, and it's not just in Kenya. If you look at Nigeria, South Africa, Hollywood, they're still the same faces, correct? And they still keep getting work. So it's about positioning yourself in a way that if I want someone who delivers, even as a producer, sometimes if I do independent films, I know I have a specific time period to deliver. I do not have time. I have a specific amount of time period, and I will cast based on someone I have worked with. They will come, they will deliver, I will finish. So that is usually one of the reasons a producer will go back to the quote-unquote same faces.
I know we have 2 more questions and we are running out of time. Give it to him. Let's be quick and let's just ask our questions so that we can finish this. Just go on.
Okay. 3 things. Sorry. I'll be quick on all of them. The first one, really quick. I have a show next Saturday, 26th. Tickets. Okay. That was necessary. Sorry. Okay. The remaining 2 things. Both of them to Sarah Hassan. I cannot state this enough. I am one of your biggest fans. So.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
In fact, 2 of my favorite roles were Angela in Reflections. I don't know if you recall that one.
Yes.
And Detective McKenna in Crime and Justice. I haven't watched season 2 yet. So one of my bucket list kind of has already been fulfilled, which was to be in the same space as Sarah Hassan. So
You're so kind. Thank you.
Yes. The second one is hopefully to one day actually, because I'm a writer, one day to write something that has you part of it. That's the other half. Yes.
For sure. I think that's possible, yeah.
Thank you. So my question, because of time, what was the role you felt was most satisfying to perform, and what lessons do you think other actors can learn from it?
It's like choosing a favorite child. I don't think you can. But I would say they're all different. I'll say something like Detective McKenna. It was both physically and we had to sort of rehearse. So it had both physical and mental aspects of it. So you have to authentically portray a character, and we also had to now practice stunts with a professional stunts person, learn how to hold a gun, learn how to land on a crash mat. So there's like a lot of physical aspects to it, and trying to balance that and the mental and emotional aspect of it, that balance, it really taught me a lot. So I would say they were all sort of, every character is different, because then I have to de-roll in order to get into another role and give it my 100%. And I would say the advice I would give to an actor is be authentic with how you portray the character. Live that character such that, I get quite a number of people asking me, how do you cry? And there's different ways, but what I find the most authentic, because someone can cry on screen but you feel nothing. But someone can cry even without tears, can be sad, and you feel like a tinge in your heart. If you embody the character and you feel authentically what that character is feeling, it will translate on screen. So I would say that.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Let me just hand over this to him so that we can finish.
Mambo vipi? Mimi kwa majina naitwa Michael Buni, natokea Tanga, Tanzania. Nimekuja hapa na GYN chini ya Tanga yetu. Nimefurahi kwa hapa, lakini nina swali moja, lakini na vingine vya kuongezea kidogo. Sarah, mimi natokea Tanzania, ni producer na ni actor pia. Nimefanya kazi nyingi sana Tanzania. Nina movie zaidi ya 50 ambazo nimefanya. Na nimefanya tamthilia nyingi sana ambazo zinaonekana kwenye chaneli ya Azam zetu, kwenye kipengele cha sinema zetu. Na nina tuzo 2 za msanii bora wa kiume mkoa wa Tanga. nimepambana sana kuhakikisha kwamba filamu natoboa, lakini kikweli imekuwa ni ngumu. Tofauti na wenzetu wa Kenya, tunaona mnafanya vizuri kwenye upande wa filamu, ila kwenye upande wa music Tanzania tumewapiga bao. Kwa hiyo kitu ambacho nakiomba, niliongea na 001 na anafahamu, nilimwambia natamani kufanya kitu na Wakenya, angalau nione wenzetu wanafanya vipi zaidi kwenye upande wa filamu ili tuweze kufanya vizuri. Mimi nimefanya filamu nyingi za kwangu na nimezindua filamu ya mwisho mwaka jana mwezi wa 7, na nimekuja na kopi kwa ajili ya mentors. Kopi 2 nadhani nitampatia mentors, inaitwa moja tu bila bila, na sasa nitakupatia na Sara. Nimeshindwa kuja na fresh kwa sababu time ilikuwa ni ndogo, lakini naomba niwapatie mkajifunze kile ambacho mimi nakifanya pia. Lakini nitafurahi zaidi kama tutafanya kitu kwa ajili ya Tanzania na Kenya, ili angalau nikasimulia wenzangu nini ambacho tumekifanya, kwa sababu sisi tunaishia kule kwenye Azam tu. Natamani kuona nionekane kwenye Flix yuko mbele kama mnaofanya nyie. Kwa hiyo nimefurahi na nafurahi kuwa na nyie pia. Iko cha kwanza. Lakini cha pili ambacho sisi kule tunafanya filamu nyingi, tunapata sifa tu kwa kwenye video, kwenye social media, tunaalikwa kwenye shughuli kama hivi tunaonekana, lakini hatupigi pesa. Sijajua mwenzangu Sara labda kwa huko Kenya, tofauti na umaarufu, kubadilisha nguo, labda na kitu gani kingine ambacho ni bora kwa kupitia filamu umekipata. Asante. Ni hayo. Lakini kingine cha mwisho ambao ulisema kwamba uko na mtu. Sisi tuna nyimbo yetu tunasema kwamba nakupenda wewe pamoja na bwana wako.
Thank you so much. So I believe collaboration is key in terms of any industry. So we did a collaboration with Plan B and Just in Time with a Nigerian film director. And we saw in terms of like the audience, we could get audience from both countries. So I believe a collaboration with Tanzania and Kenya is very possible. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
My name is Purity, and Purity is my name. And so is Peach, because Peach is also my stage name. First of all, I would like to thank SwahiliPot Hub, Mentor Mahmoud Noor, and the whole entire team for enabling this event to take place. Kwa sababu tumekuwa na a very interactive sessions. Keep quiet, guys. Tumekuwa na a very interactive sessions na watu wenye wamebobea kwenye industry na some of us when we are still upcoming. It has been, we thank Mentor and the entire team. Now my question, has it ever reached a point, and this goes to anyone wanaweza answer, has it imewaifika a point you as an artist una feel torn between kufanya your art in form of trying to earn money ama you're doing it because you want to nourish your soul? Na kama iliyoifikia hapo, what did you do? What did you choose?
Rishu jaskika kwa stage. Shuka chini.
Like I said, my name is Purity, and Purity is my name. And so is Peach, because Peach is also my stage name. Stage name. Thank you. I am the one they call the humanoid AI, so thank you. My question is, has it ever reached a point to you artists, muna feel it's like you're torn between doing art because you want to quench your soul, unafurahisha soul yako as an artist, ama unaifanya because of money? Umaifika at that point, una feel that torn. Na kama ishawaifika, what did you do? Uli solve aje hiyo? You're doing it for the money, ama because You are an artist at soul. Unafanya aje? How do you deal with that? Thank you. Thank you.
I honestly believe that if you do art to quench your soul, the money will come. Because itafika point, hata wewe utajishtua, you will say no to money because of your art. And they will look for you because of your art and because you're doing it from your soul. I hope that answers it. Yes.
Thank you so much. I would like to welcome our artist from Tanzania. Just come on stage. So, Mentor, please join us on stage.
Nimeshashindwa kukonga. Sweetie walai, ukienda mbali I miss you stronger. If the lights panda juu, meremeta star, nitavunjika mguu. Nikikupanda, starstruck, you're my music, a little star, wonder what you are. The way you whine, girl, your waist give me goosebumps, ooh. Spiritual things, what you do, vitu unafanya unani weekend, do. Saka tarumba, saka tarumba, saka tarumba, saka. Money especially saka tarumba, saka tarumba, saka tarumba, saka.
Thank you so much. This has been amazing. And we are going to have more of this. It doesn't have to be during Pwani Innovation Week. As creatives departments, we are going to have more of these workshops. Going to invite more artists. Kandia kindakupea msanii wako kando muulize swali. Sawa, najua. We don't have time, all right? So to my panelists, thank you so much for being part of this session. And I hope that we are going to see some of you during PGT. So buy tickets. Nani ana tickets? Nani ananunua ticket ya PGT? All right, so courtesy of Creatives Department. All right, we love you guys. We are going to open a flash sale between 5 and 5:30, from 700 to 500. Ukipita na hiyo, ngoza next year. Sawa sawa? Kwa wale wazanunua ticket. Sawa sawa? After that, we enjoy the show in the evening. So my panelists, you can have a picture and then you can exit the stage.
The beautiful Hailey Monzia. Tumpige makofi tafadhali. Give it up for a beautiful panelist. We started with Vijana Barubaru. Give it up for Quincy Bilal, Mbogua, Sarah Hassan. We learned a lot, sindio? Yeah, so thank you so much for sharing all that knowledge with us. So wasanii oi. Wasanii oi. Attention kwa stage bana. Najua wageni wanatoka. Attention hapa kidogo. Wasanii oi. Wasanii oi. Wasanii oi. Unajua mimi nawajua kwa majina. I know all of you by name. Should I start mentioning you? Nianze kuwa mention. Okay, starting with Sponye. Give it up for Sponye in the building. Nimeona Nancy Moras. Give it up for Nancy Mora in the building. Huku kwingine nimeona nani? Nimeona mwingine anaitwa Fish Kari, how are you? I've seen Najma in the building too. Hi Najma. Thank you. I saw Kelvin Jeff. Give it up for Kelvin Jeff in the building. Who else wants to be mentioned? Wangapi wanataka kuwa mentioned? Bana, wanna perform kwa stage. Okay, so here is an announcement. Wasanii oi! Wasanii oi! Here is an announcement. We all leave the amphitheater. We all leave the amphitheater now because they are preparing for the PGT. All right? Including the volunteers, right? Yes. So everyone leaves the amphitheater because we are preparing for the PGT. And I hope that all of you have tickets, bana. Simkona tickets? Simkona tickets? As you leave, remember Vijana Barubaru will be on stage performing, followed by Nadia Mukami, Sean MMG. We'll be having Boy Wale. We'll also be having Mary Favor Pinto the band. We will also be having, who else is performing today? Munikumbushe, nani mwingine? Okay, huyo pia ana perform na wewe na huyo, so make sure you get your tickets. Alafu, I need the person with the signing sheet ya press. And make an announcement to everybody in the hub. I have a phone hapa. Kuna mtu aliamua kuniachia simu. So if you're missing a phone, come and tell me and we will find out if it's yours. Thank you. Let's meet at the PGT. Miss Non is signing out.
Sani saa sita, mefika ile siku ya kukubali mimi chita. Meamkia supu na kindukulu na shuku mausiku kama kawa ni mafomu zitajipa. Sema wapi kuna shika kasambera ama pima neza piga zangu timba ndo nisinde shida. Nikifika sali mtu anabili teme jaba niko na ubad na ugeto bagi na nitatiza neza sema zimpa kazi. Leo nipati sija kuja wii, kamkoba kaupiga ti, nandi. Tekiti? Participate kami bado si participate. Shots 1, 2 unaweza penda kujimarinate.